Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And, of course, DeJounte Murray. This is their first game without him.
You never want to lose a player with his talent. However, for the guys in the locker room, they might not admit it, but some of them are going to enjoy new opportunities. The new roles and responsibilities might ignite this team a little.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Wembanyama up top. Holiday grabs the miss. And here's Ivey from the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. About a minute played here so far in the first. Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And both free throws good for Jordan. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Thompson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Outside Holiday, 5 to shoot. Mobley on a screen. Here's Ivey. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Wembanyama. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
On the wing, Ivey. Mobley down low. Hart pulls it in. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Shot's good by Hart.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to McGrady. Thompson with it. Shot to stop the run. On target from range.
Well, that sometimes is a tough area for Thompson, but he manages to get off a smooth shot.
The 3 is up. No good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Jordan. Averaging around 6 a game. Wembanyama, high post. Shoots over Mobley. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
He chucks up a lot of threes. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
Outside Hart. Pass to Randall. Back to Hart. Now Jordan. Count it. He's got 5.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Thompson outside. Pass to Mobley. Outside Holiday. Mobley on a screen. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
And how about the fast shot by Mobley? Didn't need much time to get it in the air.
.30 seconds left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Holiday. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And here's Ivey from the arc. That one doesn't drop. San Antonio leading by 3. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Yep, count it. Wembanyama's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's Ivey from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
14.
Bolt.
The Spurs, 16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Now here's Mobley. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Rockets trail up by 3. Pass to Şengün. Outside Holiday. Now Thompson. Clock at 6. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Thompson with a steal. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Ivy outside. Fires from deep. Rebound San Antonio. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Wembanyama screen. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And Houston has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Şengün. Second shot opportunity. Outside Holiday. And another shot. And here's Ivy. Launches it. Not going to go that time.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
That one falls. Thompson's got 5 points.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Middleton outside. Into the lane. And he gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
To the wing on the left. McGrady. Misses the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hart from long range knocks down the triple. Hart got his second bucket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Over to the left wing. On the wing, Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
San Antonio ball. Substitution on the board.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Pass to Hendricks. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Pass to Şengün. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Valanciunas into the lane. And it's in there.
Valanciunas barreling downhill. I don't see anyone stepping in and taking a charge.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Both teams will make substitutions. Vanderbilt with a screen. Hield from outside. Houston with another miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, good whistle there.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops a first.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Both shots good from the stripe. 23 seconds left in the second period. Here's Dunn. That one drops for him. Dunn's got his first points of the game.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivey finding the open man.
Out left to the wing. No one near him. Doesn't go that time.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. Rockets trail by 11. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Randall. No points yet. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Hield.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in... Wow!
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Wembanyama. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, this is great basketball from Holiday. Running the play to find someone a shot.
Back to Jordan. Some solid defense from Holiday.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Middleton outside. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
San Antonio leading by 6. Count it. He's got 9.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Ivy. He's got 9. And it's Hield missing. It's a one-on-one situation. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And San Antonio making a change here. Ivy outside to the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
There's 1:34 left in the third. Middleton, a good look. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Middleton's got 5 points.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Jordan. And that one's good. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
In transition, here they come. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And San Antonio making a change here. And he's good on the second. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Well, he is a wired, strong athlete. Thompson's able to go through the contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
And for the Spurs, number 23, Michael Jordan.
Spurs lead by 10. Middleton outside. Randall left side. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in. Randall's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
48.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jordan with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Şengün. And there's another one for the Spurs.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
On the wing, Thompson. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 14. Here's Jordan. Right side, Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Back to Thompson. Ivy outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. Some solid defense from Jordan. Here's Hendricks. Here's Wembanyama. Knocks down the 18-footer. And the Spurs lead by 16.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Thompson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Mobley, no good. Spurs lead by 16. Down low. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And they're on the run. Here's Jordan. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Holiday. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Randall can't hit. Outside Hart. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hart. Goes back up. Mobley with the block. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's McGrady. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my God.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Wow. The athleticism on full display there.
Man, just incredible hang time. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Hart pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And stolen by Holiday. Here's McGrady. And he buries the open three to cap the break.
Yeah, just an instinctual pass by Holiday. The moment he saw the opening, he was moving the ball.
Jordan. Stolen by Thompson. Ivy outside. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fires for three. McGrady shot is off. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he sinks the second. Here's McGrady. Thompson with a screen. So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.